Yeah, I got the bait, bro.
Oh yeah, it's gonna keep me alive. What's going on, everybody? It is I, Joan Jarjar.
And I'm your boy, Lil Scopic. What's up?
Welcome back to another episode of Toxic Waves.
Yeah.
So, this is gonna be a little different. This is just gonna be a episode where
Man,
we're really just chatting, I guess.
it's been a while, bro.
You know, honestly, I don't think a lot of podcasts do this enough, but you know, whenever we just sit down and chat, you know.
I agree, bro. Like, yeah, we're a podcast, but we also, we real lifetime homies, you know? So, when we're not recording, this is low-key what we be doing, just, chilling, you know? We just kind of want to let the viewers know, who we are as people. And, just because we do this shit don't mean we're not human, you know? We just, normal, regular-ass people.
Yep.
Following their dreams and shit, you know? Inspiring for y'all to do the same, you know? It's
Oh, yeah. You know, it's this is definitely something that we want to feel comfortable doing more, and I think in order for us to do that, we definitely got to just be ourselves in front of the camera.
Nah, for real.
So honestly, I think that's really just our thing, you know, we're just going to be comfortable, and we're just going to let y'all enjoy the ride of whatever we just indulge, really.
Exactly.
So yeah, how's life been for you, bro?
Life's been a little bit of everything, brother, but you know, that's just life, bro.
Yeah.
You got your life challenging moments, but I was telling you earlier, it's you learn from those moments the most, man.
Right.
Once you get through those day by day, you learn more about yourself, and I think that's just part of the self-discovery. But yeah, man, with me personally, challenges, I just feel overall, I think it's just about deciding what feels best for my soul, but also for my future.
Right.
You know, because I feel like I'm very present in the present moment whenever I'm tapped in with my soul. But I feel like nowadays, living in a society that we live in today, you always got to think about every step of the way, forward, because it's just, it pressures you to be, successful and whatever under capitalism and all that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just about balancing those both natures, because they're both very important. You got to do good in this world, but you have to do good in the spiritual realm, too, I feel.
Right.
Because when you leave here, you know, I feel like that's where you go next.
I feel like a lot of people try to have a good balance of that. Keeping their spiritual world and their work world related, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's trying to be busy, but also trying to keep yourself just, I guess, mentally there, you know? This is my meditation time. This is my time to find peace within myself, even if it's praying, you know? Praying to what, you know, me, I believe in God, and it's I be praying, you know?
Yeah.
And whenever I pray, it's I think that's a real healing method for me, you know. And I do find that a bit more astonishing, because, you know, I used to actually literally not have prayer in my life at all, and it's whenever I was at that point, I honestly felt a lot more lost, mentally. So even whenever I was doing stuff productively good, it was mentally I was still lost. So whenever I was starting to pick that up again, I guess you can say, it's that's definitely where I guess I started finding peace a bit, you know, peace within myself. And I think that's a good journey for a lot of people, you know. It's finding God is finding it's finding him within your own time, you know. It's not you're trying to rush into knowing oh yeah, I want to just get it out of my way and then move on with your day. No, it's a legitimate time for you to just sit down and recognize and just let it out, essentially, you know. Just lay it all out there. And that's pretty much I guess a meditation for most people. For me, I say it's a prayer. But yeah, it's definitely good to keep the balance, you know. Because productive wise, you know, I feel like we could never do too much. But of course there is a thing where we do too much, maybe when it comes to labor aspect of things. But I feel mentally we could never do too much, you know.
Really?
Because I think our minds, we can just push them beyond what we're capable of, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to, well, I guess content creation. Creation in general, sure, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, like, would you say that you're a lot better now spiritually than you were then? Or, well, when I say then, I mean like younger, I guess, like your teenage years, you know?
Man, for me, bro, I tapped into like the spiritual realm when I was like 19 or 18. So I feel like versus then versus now, I feel like it's just evolved into something else, you know?
Right.
Like I got introduced to it in a certain form or fashion, and I built like those, I guess, interpretations in my head or whatever. And I feel like now I have just like similar understandings, but it's just evolved into different aspects of my life, you know.
Yeah.
Like when you enter, I feel like for a lot of people when they enter spiritualism or whatever, at least for me with spirituality, I feel like for me it really applied to like my you know like sexual energy or whatnot. Like after high school, I went celibate, I went monk mode or whatever. And that was very applicable to like my spirituality, you know. I feel like for different people it applies to different things.
Yeah.
But for me that's where I answered. I feel like now spirituality for me, bro, is more focused on like me as a person rather than just like a certain aspect, you know. Like I actually like revolve that around more of my existence rather than just something about my existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, man.
Like, I feel like,
just evolved.
oh yeah, like I feel like for you, you definitely are like, I'd say we're in a lot mature place than we were then, you know.
No, yeah.
Especially because then it was like it's all just question marks, really. I mean, that really is that period where it's just we're coming into a world that we're starting to experience more, and they're gonna throw all kinds of things at us, like all kinds of beliefs and all that, and you know, it's up to you to personally be like, oh yeah, well, I think I kind of do lean towards this way, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I am, where I'm at with God. You know, I definitely lean towards that way a lot, and it's different for everyone else, you know. But I think at the end of the day, like, whatever is healthy for you, that's definitely a great way to keep yourself going, you know.
I agree.
You know, because not a lot of people can just motivate themselves to, I would even say, like, physical health, you know, like, mental health is, like, one thing, but physical health, you know, like, I feel like a lot of people lose a lot of motivation for that, you know.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not easy.
It's easier said than done.
Oh, yeah.
But it's real simple. It's not easy.
Why would you say it's simple?
Because realistically, for most goals, it's simple to follow.
Mm-hmm.
There are situations where it's like, okay, we get it, like you're limited, you know, totally understandable. But 99% of the planet can burn fat the same way.
Right.
You know, which is being in a caloric deficit, dieting,
so
exercising.
Essentially, it is a mental choice, right?
It's like a whole like mentality, bro.
Right. Because I think your mentality can easily affect your like physical state as well.
Oh yeah, that's how it starts, in my opinion.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of people will mentally be there sometimes, but maybe like in order to mentally build themselves, they kind of forget the physical side of things, you know? Mm-hmm. And probably they're too comfortable with either eating less or eating more, and it's just like something that it's an unbalanced diet, you know?
Yeah.
And essentially that does affect you at some point, you know? Definitely me. I mean, you know, like I'm definitely someone who goes through an unbalanced diet a lot, you know, because my sleep schedule is not that great.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, I still try to, like, just make sure what I input in my body overall. Like, I try not to go too much sugars, but then again, sugars is definitely one of my biggest enemies, you know? I feel like that is an enemy for a lot of people, is sugar. You know, because you just want to, like, indulge in it, really. You just want to eat more and more.
It's my enemy too, bro.
Yeah, I'm literally drinking a shake right now.
I just finished mine.
Shit. Like, yeah, I mean, sugar really does.
Cheat day.
Yeah, I mean, cheat days are literally like, sometimes you take advantage of that fully. You know, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, in my state where if you're offered a cheat day, we kind of treat it like the whole day. You just indulge in fat or whatever, you know. And honestly, I do think that takes away your process.
It can.
Yeah. And, you know, once that's the case, it's kind of hard to try to make yourself lose weight at that point, you know? For it's like, you're mentally there, but you're not mentally there, you know?
It depends on the person, bro. Some people can
it's like you're mentally there to want to lose the weight, but you're not mentally there to be like, I'm willing to cut all the calories, even on cheat days.
Yeah. With like, I think it just differs on each person, bro. People gotta listen to their bodies, man.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody's weight training, weight loss experience is different, bro. Nobody's is the same.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm coming to learn, bro. And it's not just weight loss, but it's also like muscle building, you know, like just overall just burning like loose skin. Like everyone just has a different journey. Sure, some people follow other people, but everyone just does it just a tad bit differently, different times of the day.
You definitely have to adjust to your own timing.
Different meals, different cardio, different weights. I mean, everyone's is just different, bro. It's unique. You know, it's everybody's own experience.
Yeah, and then, you know, laziness is definitely a factor in all of it. So, I mean, how do you kill laziness, you know?
You can't kill it, bro. You can't destroy it, bro.
That's crazy.
It's a part of you, bro. It's like energy. It can't be created nor destroyed. So it's like, you just have to learn to like, it's like a distraction in my opinion. You know, it's like you just gotta remember to focus on like, okay, like what do you gotta do? Like, literally, there'll be days at the gym, bro, where I'm like, I'm done lifting, and I'm like, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But I just force myself to get on the fucking machine. Doesn't matter what else comes next. I gotta do cardio, motherfucker, you know? It's like I lift, and then I do cardio. And like, it'll be like 12:30 at night. I want to go home and go to bed, you know? I just got off work. I just want to go to sleep. But I'm like, nah, motherfucker, do 30 minutes of cardio real quick on the Stairmaster.
30 minutes real quick.
Just burn like 300 to 500 calories, bro, and you're good for the night. After the weightlifting, you know?
Yeah.
But like on the Stairmaster, you could really get that accomplished in like a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, because a lot of the times, dude, like when we're done mentally, we're just done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have those moments.
I would say more out of shape people feel that. You know, whenever they're done, they're like, I just can't push myself any further. You know, I've been there before where it's like, but I've also been there to where it's like, I push myself to the point where I know I feel like I'm done, but then it's like, no, I have a routine. I have to stick to it. Like, I gotta do this. And whenever I do it, sometimes it's like, it benefits me in the end, but then there's other times where it may result me in feeling physically ill.
Yeah.
You know, but, I mean, it's all just really how you take care of yourself overall. Because even if you have a great workout routine, you also have to have a great diet. You also have to have a great sleep schedule, you know? So if you don't have those things, well, your life isn't just gonna, your body isn't just gonna morph into the sexiest person alive. It's just probably gonna maintain as it is, really. But it's like just balance, you know? It's like
everybody has.
Whenever you gamble, you put in money, you lose it, but then you get it back. You break even.
Yeah.
You know, you're always breaking even with working out, I guess.
I think it's just about being realistic about what your goal is, bro.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I think we were just talking a bit about fitness, you know, and what it takes to motivate yourself to do it. I think what it takes to motivate yourself to do it, you know, is like, you know, some people say it's heartbreak, but I honestly think it's like whenever you just are at that point in your life where you're just like, you know, I'm not really doing anything. I have to do something.
Right.
You know? So, because that's normally what's the case for me. You know, because heartbreak can be different for a lot of people. Like, I think heartbreak for me is more like I would rather just be by myself and just be alone rather than, oh, let me go work out and pump out my feelings, which I know a lot of people do. But then again, you know, it's different the other way around where it's like, you know, all of a sudden of a feeling, it's like, you know what, I want to go get shredded. You know, I just want to lift some weights. You know, I feel like I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm ready to just make a change. Now, the part that doesn't usually stick is whenever people keep that change. Where it's like, they start it, but they don't keep it going. You know? And I feel like that definitely is a lot with me, you know? Like, I start, but I don't keep it going, you know? I will stop at some point, you know? Whether it's because maybe financially, you know, it's not capable, but even then, it's like, it's also just laziness at the end of the day, you know? We always choose sometimes to pick, I guess, our just sins overall, you know? Like, we just decide, I think I'd rather just feel comfortable, and sometimes feeling comfortable is not the best way to live life. And most of the time, we just tell ourselves, oh, we'd rather live comfortable than, well, push ourselves to something that feels like it's impossible, damn near, which can kill a lot of momentum for a lot of people. But I think as soon as we can just get that mental feeling of, let's just keep going, even if it's like we feel like there's no change in us, just gotta keep it going, you know? So I feel like you're definitely there where you're like, I just want to keep this going, you know? I just want to keep this health up. I want to keep my physical up. I mean, how are you physically? Like, what are you able to lift?
And what?
Oh, I mean, like, I guess what's your... Do you know what your max is? Do you ever test your max?
I mean, yeah, like in what, like...
I guess bench press or whatever, like...
chest. Yeah, like bench pressing, I'd say, like, it's not that impressive. It's like... But, I mean, for me it is because it's came a long way since I started. I remember last year in 2023, I was able to bench press, like, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, like 75 pounds max, bro.
Okay.
But now I went up to, like, 157.5 pounds, bro.
Oh, that's great, man.
So, yeah.
That's really good.
I'd say within the past year, bro, I've just doubled in most of my muscle groups. Like, shoulders, I could do, like close to 100 pounds.
Wow.
Same with, like, I mean, for me, it's awesome because, like, I was not that when I started, you know? So it's just, like, chest and, like, triceps, biceps, all that crap. It's, like, upper body for sure. Back, like, oh, yeah. The rows and shit.
Ooh. You know?
Yeah, bro.
And then even then, like, I forget to stretch. So once you forget to stretch, it's like GG's.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
Oof.
Stretching is so important, bro.
You're gonna be sore.
You're gonna be dead, bro.
Oh, I definitely was on those days, dude. You know, but I mean, you know, everyone's gotta have their own journeys, and it's your choice whether or not you want to keep that chapter going, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, chapter's going, stuff is flowing, we spitting and we know it. I just want to ask you something, though. Like, how do you feel how our music journey is going so far?
Like,
yeah.
you and I, what we doing?
I feel like, well, I mean, you could talk from your end, I guess. Like, how's it going for you?
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's going, bro. Like, I mean, I definitely look at my creations differently than when I had started, you know?
Wow.
I remember when I started, bro, like, it was very, like, very much producive side of things rather than, like, thinking about how to market. I just didn't know how to market, bro. And I'm still learning how to market, but I feel like with marketing, bro, that's all I think about behind creation now. Yeah. It's like if I don't have the marketing plan for a certain drop, I'd rather not drop till that's figured out.
Wow.
Unless it's like a SoundCloud drop, then yeah, I'll drop some shit on SoundCloud. But like a Spotify and all platforms, if I want the song to blow up, I gotta think of a plan. Or it's just gonna keep happening where you drop and it just after a
that
week.
mentality came over time, though, right?
For sure.
Wow. You know, what a time. Like, when'd you get started, man?
This year, bro.
No, I meant, like, with music in general. Like, where did you get started? Like, because I think it was, like, a young age for you, right?
Sorta, bro. I mean, started... It's kind of funny, bro, because I played orchestra in high school.
Oh.
But then even before that, I was just kind of playing the guitar and shit at home. I always kind of had, like, an envision that I would, like, make music. I don't know how. I always thought that was going to happen. It's kind of funny how you just know where you're sort of kind of going to go in life.
Yeah.
even as a kid, not everyone, but for me at least, I was able to kind of envision something along the lines of like I'm gonna be up on stage or some shit one day. You know, like I don't know, you just everyone kind of has like a certain dream.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, like I remember when I was like a freshman in high school, I was just like, you know what, bro, like I'm trying to rap. Like I was
No
listening
way.
to like some SoundCloud rappers and shit.
It's crazy.
I'm like, let's make some shit, bro. Like fuck it. I was listening to some SoundCloud homies. I'm like, really inspiring to me.
Wow.
Trying to start like my hop on my own wave, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, before I knew it, bro, like I just playing around. Homies were on it. I was
Wow.
OGKO at the time and shit.
OGKO. That's crazy. You were OGKO and now you're Lil Scopic.
Yeah.
Would you say OGKO and Lil Scopic were two completely different beings? Or is that same old, same old?
I don't know about beings, bro. I think it's just like, it's just an idea placed on you, in my opinion. But I really do fuck with the whole personality behind Lil Scopic. It's like, it's me, obviously. It's not like I'm trying to be a different person, but rather it's just like the more like what I want people to perceive me as, you know?
Right.
So it's a little bit about that, but also just being genuine. Like I want people to perceive the genuine side of me, and I feel like I do that through Lil Scopic, or at least I do my best to, because it's just it's just like my form of expression with art, through art, you know. And for me, that's music.
Damn, your music's fire, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Like it's great. I mean, you know, I'm sure your people could tell you that.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate
that.
that.
And I guess my music journey is a little rocky, you know, but I think as long as
you got your path, bro. It's coming.
Yeah.
You've been on it already, bro.
Yeah, I guess just for me more, it's like sticking to a certain platform is really where I'm more stuck at.
Mm.
But I think I figure out where I definitely like to stick towards, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would probably prefer YouTube overall, just because I think YouTube is probably easier for me to just release and not really have to stress about like paying for anything like that, like for Spotify or anything like that. But that's definitely one of my main goals, because I haven't hit that yet, trying to go Spotify level, because you already have, and that's really great. That's a great step, and a lot of artists have to get there. You know, I'll get there, you know, but
For sure.
I think right now, like music wise, I've been locked in, but not really with my own creations. It's kind of just been more like projects with the homies, you know? Like, it's kind of just been more like, I like making music within groups, or as in like duo, you know, like just someone else. But I do want to get back to like solo creations, because I do think there's something that I do love to make. I love expressing myself a lot. And I feel like the best way to do that is through like songs that are just by yourself, you know. But I do think overall it's like musically I've changed. Like, cause I honestly didn't know the direction I was at then, but now I'm starting to stick towards more of what I'm into.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think it's been kind of a harder process to make music, actually, because it's uncomfortable for me almost, because I'm not really used to showing that side of me, where it's like I like to rap, but I also love to sing, but I don't really show myself singing a lot until I guess recently with a few projects. But even then, I've still yet to make a project where it's like, oh, this is just like what I'm doing. It's just a singing project, or it's just something where rap is out the equation and it's like completely different, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like doing that at the same time kind of takes away from what people already knew about me, you know? So I still like to include the little bits of then and there where I'm still going to make like a song where I'll freestyle or I'll rap, right? But I think right now, like, I definitely am trying to kind of set a new path for myself when it comes to the music scene. So definitely when it comes to my next album, that would definitely be the case, you know, for sure. I mean, where I came from, it's pretty crazy, because it's like I've been making music since I probably was like 15 years old.
Oh, okay.
And the first song I ever wrote was that age, definitely. and I never recorded. You know, I could have recorded at some points, I'm sure, but I never did until I guess literally I started hanging out with y'all, you know, you guys again, and then eventually that's when I started doing that, the whole recording thing, and it's I've always wanted to try to do it, but I never really knew like the full capabilities of how. So I would honestly just be the kind of guy that's like, you know, I would much prefer just to rap it and sing it and then just let someone else help me out, you know. But I definitely have to. I'm trying to grow myself out of that, you know, because I definitely would have to be. I'd want to be in a place where I can just naturally make my own music, you know.
Yeah.
Where I naturally just want to do that, because right now I do have to like kind of have some sort of help, but at some point I want to be like I can just release with no help, you know. So that's why music comes a bit slower sometimes for me, but I still love to do it, and I definitely love making projects with y'all. We grew a long way too. I mean, sure, how many projects we got together, dude?
Like 4 now.
Oh my gosh, wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of songs together. I'm sure, like, even the people who recently were, like, your loyals, right? They're probably just seeing, like, who's this dumb JJ guy?
I think by now, like,
you know, they know
knows
who
you,
I
bro.
know.
Yeah.
They know who I am now. But then it was like, what? Who's this guy? It's like in almost damn near every song he has.
Type beat, bro.
You know?
Yeah, like, people that are finding me out, like, they find you through me and shit. And they're like, oh, shit. And they fuck with your shit, too, like...
Yeah, and I think that's cool.
Like you're not the one nobody knows anymore.
Not the one
like
no
that's
one
low-key me, bro. Like it's more me than you at this point.
He's the one no one knows, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, man.
Like someone play "Eye Drops" by Lil Scopic and No Jarjar real quick.
Kick it in the backseat, man. Rolling 8s in the backseat, man. It's a simple day, my friends. It's time to wake up and spark again. Sparking with my brodies, time to tug another stogie, pulling out the drops, cause my eyes cherry slowly. Acting like you just know me. Yeah, I'm the one no one knows.
I'm the one no one knows.
Such a beautiful song, man.
But yeah, I mean, definitely, it's like, you were like easily my first feature, like, for sure. And even then, I've had like a few selective features, like, I've had Omar, I've had Heber, and I've had Chris, but I've never had like Omba, but I've never really had like anyone else really. So I feel like you've already had, you know.
I hear you.
But you know, that's something that within time, I guess, you just sort of build towards. And I do like the idea of like I can keep my projects limited, you know, especially within like a more comfortable group thing. You know, like this is something that we can cook together. Especially because it's like me, I want to be able to make stuff that I know someone else can relate to how I'm feeling in that track. You know, so whenever we write something down, it's like we're both writing something down and we're making something together. You know? Because I feel like most of the time when you just make something, like, it's very limited. But when you make something with someone else, like, y'all two can, like, legitimately create some epic tunes together, you know?
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like we've done that a lot.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, what do you think, like, how our growth has been so far? Like, when it just comes to the whole music thing in general, I mean...
It's always amazing to see, bro, like, going back to Crossroads, you know, the journey behind that.
Even then, like, Umba, bro, like, he's starting to make more music.
Yeah, dude. And then that came along later. And then we made Toxic Waves podcast, but then we made the episode, the EP as well, you know?
Yeah.
We dropped a tape behind the name, behind the branding. And it's a pretty good project. It's pretty neat. We made it last year. And then we started dropping Hueco Mundo, we dropped it 2 months ago, actually, for my birthday.
Yep.
And then the deluxe came out.
Dude, that music video was so great.
That was our project that we made this year for them.
Oh my gosh.
I want to drop at least one project with y'all every year, you know?
That'd be great.
Yeah, that's what we've done.
Absolutely.
That's what we've done for the past 2 years. I feel like we should do it again.
Oh my gosh, dude. Should we talk about that music video?
Hueco Mundo? Yeah. It's
bro.
pretty
Let's
fire,
talk about
bro.
that music video, bro.
You shot me. I mean,
Dude,
what? You
like,
terminated me.
It's crazy how that song essentially was a song that we didn't really take seriously.
Alright, so a little bit of a lore behind Hueco Mundo. That night, me and Jar
shit.
had recorded the World music video, right? And we had came back home or whatever, and me, our director / person who was shooting our video, and Jar, we were all doing this thing or whatever. His name's Chris, by the way, Umba. He was recording our video for us, and what happened was we got home after the video. Like, me and Jar were just gonna call it a night. We were supposed to go to a party, me and our homie Chris. And tell me why, like, this man's car breaks down on the way there. So we just decided, like, go the fuck back home. Somehow he gets his car battery running again. But halfway there to the party, his car breaks down. So then we just jump started back up. And then we come back to Jar's place. And Chris is like, bro, I gotta go, like, right home right now. Like, I'm gonna just drop you off at Jar's. I'm finna go home. So that's exactly what he does. And I just come back home, and I'm with Jar. And then, like, Jar is just, like, chilling in his room. Like, bro, I thought you was finna call it a night. I'm like... I thought so too, bro, but just stuff else happened, bro.
Like, bro, I thought y'all was good.
Yeah, like, I literally call him. I'm outside his house. He's like, bro, like, do I gotta call someone to pick y'all up? Like, no, bro, I'm outside your garage. Like, open up.
I'm like, huh? What?
So then fast forward, he lets me in. And then we chatted up what happened. And then I'm like, so you trying to make music again or what? Like, we just shot a whole video, but fuck it. Let's make some more tunes or whatever. So yeah, we just hop on like a beat. I think we made like a couple songs that night, and one of those songs. Oh yeah, we made it's also on the Toxic Waves tape. It's There's No Pretend. There's No Pretend.
Right.
And we made the file Bohemian Rhapsody. We called it Bohemian Rhapsody
During the time.
but that ended up being Hueco Mundo. I don't know why we called it that, but dude, the part where Jar's like in the middle of the song, like I don't even know what she's saying. You sound like a damn Shamigo on the damn beat.
None of that. Jar in the mix.
Bro, me and Jar were
Perfect.
deceased when we overheard that. Like, after we were in the studio or whatever, we came out hearing that shit.
I remember just hearing that beat, and the minute I spat those bars,
Bro.
it was like, because I essentially had wrote down everything, right? Like, I wrote down the lyrics to this song. Got this bad feeling all upon me. Pretended to be okay, but you are lonely. So I'm writing everything down, but then I get to that part where it's like, my type of suicide dealing with my own stuff, and it's like, the rest is like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Oh, what?
So, literally on the mic, I'm like, get it on back, get it. I'm just like, spitball, and then I do a second take. I'm like, give me a second take, and I'm like, don't hit it back with that jar in the mix, don't reach for that pussy, no fucking time. Like, I literally was going in, it just blended together.
Literally, bro.
And at first, it was just cracked us. Like, it killed us, dude.
You been getting under this jar. I don't even know where the fuck you say that, but
This is so tight. Like, it's just, I was just like, I gotta say something here.
No, bro, you said too much, but it sounded fire. Nah, dude, that shit was crazy, though.
It's like, we made mistakes on purpose.
Same here, though. I had to repeat a whole verse because I didn't write
Perfect
enough, but it blends in. Like, yeah, man, that song was so meant not to be taken seriously, but then we're like, bro, this is like one of our best tracks ever, bro.
It was a great track.
Like, honestly, I didn't think much of it. We laughed about it, and I didn't even mix it for, like, it was, like, in the vault for, like, 5 months before I even edited it, bro. And then Hueco Mundo was being talked about.
That's insane.
Ain't that crazy? Like, we made that whole, like, in November or October of last year.
No way.
And I didn't start dialing in until, like, March or April, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. And then finally, you had it mixed.
Yeah.
And then when I heard the mixed, I said, oh, I think this is the best song we've ever made,
Ain't that crazy?
bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is seriously the best track we've ever made.
Yeah.
Like, and then we released it, and then after that, we had the talks.
We made a video on it. Made a whole cinematic film to it.
Dude, like, honestly, like, initially we had the same thought when we were listening to the song. It was like, theme of mafia theme.
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially what we thought overall, and then I think the corrupted cop kind of just came into form as we were just talking, like, oh, what should we do? We should capitalize on this idea.
Yeah.
Like, dang, dude. Like, it was just so awesome to just break down. Like, we literally made that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and you, we both cracked down that whole thing. Like, it was... I wouldn't say it was perfect, but we got it pretty close to how exactly we wanted it.
No, for sure, dude.
You know?
It was, like, fantastic.
Because essentially, and like, at first, it was like, this could be a movie. Like, this could essentially be, like, 15 minutes long. But then it ended up just being a music video in general. I think it worked out for the better.
Yeah.
To be honest, because I think it just blended well in general.
Mm-hmm.
The way it was shot, too, was really great.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mari.
Yeah, shout out to our bro, man. The
Shout
guy
out
that
to
shot the
camera guy.
video, Mind Audi. We'll link his just like his channel in the description, bro. Cause like bro's talented as AF. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man, he's
It's
cool.
pretty great, you know.
Yeah.
I'd say the only thing I disliked about that video was the walking on that one spot.
What spot?
When we went to the bridge, no decking, but when we went to that bridge spot and we had to like walk from because there was just zero parking nearby.
Oh, you mean like behind the scenes?
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Come on, that's just doing part of this. That's your part of the job, bro. Come on,
Okay, but yeah, I'm just saying I didn't like that part.
bro. Just hated his job, bro.
I hated my job. You're right. But no, I'm just saying, like, that was pretty
But he
funny.
still fucked it up. You did it good.
That was
bro.
pretty funny. That was really funny, though. It was like, we couldn't really find anything, so we had to make our distance to the destination anyways, for it just being a walking scene in general.
To be honest, that was like the hardest scene we had to do.
Honestly.
Isn't that funny?
The rest just flowed.
The rest was, yeah.
Just flowed, really. Like, shout out to Trey and Isaac and them. They did their parts great. I mean, honestly, like, they locked in. Like,
I agree.
They did really well. I thought they did really well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, everyone played that, but even Hebert, like, they're... you know, honestly, that's probably my favorite character is Hebert, bro.
Hebert was...
the mask, bro.
Bro, a little bit of behind the scenes,
Shit.
lore with Hebert, bro. When he's laying down on the table and he's, like, you know, whatever, drenched in fake blood and shit, like, he's just like, bro, can y'all get this fucking scene already? Because I am suffocating in this mask right now.
Holy moly.
And, like, literally, like, Isaac
dude.
and Trey were outside smoking or some shit. But they're, like, chilling in, like, the freaking...
Played
like,
soccer, bro.
they're playing soccer and freaking Hebert's suffocating. He's like, guys, can we get this damn
Hurry
shot?
up!
So, like, literally, they come inside and we do the shot where, like, Trey, and Isaac are leaving the garage.
Bro, it's was like, oh, fuck
And
my
I'm supposed
life.
to come in and find him or whatever. Like, dude, that shot took forever to get done because, like...
Dude.
And then Hebert was dying, and I was like, bro, it's not that bad. And he's like, bro, fuck you. Like, you don't know what's going on underneath this. Later on, I apologized because I felt like a dick for that.
Dude, honestly, like,
But at the
I
time,
just,
I was just
I had to
like-
motivate him. I had to be like, come on, bro, you're the legend of legends. Like, you
Literally,
got
he
this
was
shit,
the
dude.
MVP, but still, you know? I felt bad, though.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. He wasn't the MVP. Look at that.
You calm down, bro.
I'm the MVP. Okay, I killed you. Yeah.
Yeah, but I killed your team, so I got more kills than you.
I mean, but I killed the team leader.
My KD ratio is better than yours, though.
Okay. You know, we're not. This is something we keep tabs with, okay? It's all just music video, you know? It's not real.
Exactly. So there is no MVP. There is no MVP, bro.
Yes, there is. I'm just kidding.
The producer.
Dude. Honestly, I think it motivated us a lot to want to do more stuff like that.
I agree, bro. Like, we
Especially me.
We had a lot of fun, bro.
I told him, I was like, I'd love to do, like, just projects in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, even if it's not music related, just like, because I'm very into film.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to one day start short films.
Yeah.
You know? And I think he could be someone that's, like, helps out with that, you know, because he's already, like, very talented at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I feel like we all need a way to start somewhere, right? So I think once you kind of find your own foundings with some people, it's like, that's how you gotta stick with it, you know?
Yeah.
And I think we got something here, bro. I think we got something here, bro.
No, yeah. My whole thing, bro, is creating, like, a network / like, family, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, if you have, like, a group of people that you trust and y'all work together, y'all help each other grow, then it's just like a winning team, bro. Like as long as y'all like are more than just a network and there's actual connection and communication.
Very important.
It's just like y'all love to work together because it feels more like fun than work. You know what I mean? Like it's just like this is just what we do. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
But there's a balance, of course. But still, it's just like you can work with these people really well because y'all are very similar minded, but y'all all have like different perspectives.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, man. That's why I enjoy y'all a lot. You know, like you, Umba, Trey, Isaac, Amauri, Heber, like that little friend group, the Deep Blue group, like you know what I'm saying? Like we just the fucking Mundo project, like we creating, bro. You know?
We doing, yeah, we made that.
Yeah.
Like we did our thing, bro, and I know we're gonna do more.
We got our thing with the podcast.
Yeah.
Then you and Heber have an EP on the way, like a mixtape. Yeah. And then Chris is making some songs on the vault, but we ain't gonna say too much about that.
Right. I think overall though, it's like where we started off, like we started literally just from making. What was our first song ever?
Bro, you always ask me this. I swear.
Is it Every Day?
Nah, is it? Yeah, low key.
Is it really?
I feel like it's not though.
No, I know our first song ever. It's Thoughts. Feeling nothing but
was Thoughts really before?
I think that was our first.
I think that was like the second one you sent me.
Really? What would be our first then? Damn.
It might be Every Day.
I don't know. I mean, because I would think like that was before Every Day, but if that was after, then well, yeah, I'm well.
Every Day was like 2019, bro.
Yeah. Like I mean, because that's old.
I guess so. Yeah. Every Day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Every Day and Thoughts, bro.
Wow. And then we go from that to shooting music videos for the World Cup and
Mundo.
So, real quick, if we had to like rank these music videos, bro, where are we ranking these right now?
Oh, it is your chair. Bro, honestly, bro, like they get better every fucking time.
So right now you would say Hueco Mundo's like peak.
I think.
Like for now, I guess.
I think in regards to like just like the amount of like creativity that behind these music videos get, I don't rank them like one's better than the other, but they're just progressively getting better in some
right.
point. You know, like with Cup, bro, I put a fucking lightning strike to your forehead. You know, like I was learning.
Yeah, I mean that's true though. It's like the quality and everything about it, like the editing was different.
Yeah,
everything is different.
It's very experimental.
Cup, because if you actually watch Cup and then you watch Hueco Mundo,
yeah,
completely different.
Yeah,
completely different.
Yeah,
and that's how you know that's genuine growth.
I think Hueco Mundo has a whole story to it, and we've never done that yet. You know, we've just done like dancing to the camera and shit.
Pretty much.
We low-key basically directed a music video, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then we acted it out. You know, like we did a film music video, like a movie slide. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a whole plan.
Dude.
We drew it out. We talked about it. It took us like low-key not even that long to talk about, and I literally gave us a time frame to record this, and it went from like a week to like a freaking day. We did all that in a day.
That was crazy because we were planning it to be like this might have to be something we work on multiple weeks.
And then I made a whole schedule for everyone to meet up on different days for different scenes, and
we tackled it in one day.
We were gonna have 2 camera guys, but like it just ended up being 1. Like, dude, it was crazy, you know.
The process was beautiful.
Yeah, and literally we did it on like a Saturday. No. It was like on a school night, bro. It was like on a freaking weekday or something.
Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, it was like on a Thursday, bro, and we just all met up at Jars.
It was perfect.
Yeah. Like, we literally had met up at Jars, and then, like, it was just, like, a bunch of setting up, bro. Like...
Honestly. So, what's your favorite scene in Hueco Mundo?
Bro, that's a good question. Probably, Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. That's a good freaking... What's yours, bro? Dude, honestly...
You know my favorite scene, actually. It's my blooper scene. Alright, so... There's a bit of a blooper on my end, personally, but
Is it really you fucking putting the gun away?
So, okay, look.
No fucking way.
There's this part of the music video where...
Bro, it's not even that serious.
It's just funny. It's just funny in my opinion. So it's like, I grabbed the gun. But I grabbed the gun, right, and essentially, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna put the gun in my pocket. I'm gonna grab my hat, and I'm just gonna pick most things up. I'm gonna head out. But the thing I screwed up on is I didn't know I had any pockets. I didn't have any pockets, so I already slipped it in, and I was like, oh. Oh shit, so just real fast I just tucked it between my arms and I just walked away.
No way.
Acting like,
oh, that's funny.
And I forgot the hat too. So
honestly,
I was like,
you left your hat there, bro?
Did I just said F it, like, screw that fucking hat.
How did you get his hat back, bro?
I lost it.
He got it back when he broke out.
I got it back.
When he broke out, bro?
Yeah, I got it back, don't worry. Once I killed him, I, had to make a pit stop.
No, deadass. He had nothing else to lose at that point besides his hat, bro.
But yeah, that's my favorite scene because I know mentally right there I meant to do something else.
Damn, I think my scene, bro, is high key. Okay, so there's a blooper scene, right? Where so we had to do this part twice, where he breaks out of his handcuffs and he gets the gun from the table, and then he aims it at me and proceeds to do what he does, right? Well, the first time we did that, he actually did this really cool freaking emote where he flips the weapon in the air, and then he catches it, and then he, shoots me or whatever, and the fucking table just falls into the ground.
Perfect timing, too.
He
like,
knocks
as
one of
soon
the legs
as I
over,
went,
bro.
the table just...
It's one of those tables where you extend the legs from the middle of the table, and then, you know what I'm saying? Well, tell me why when he gets up really fast, and the table, loses balance on one of the legs, and it just sinks to the ground.
Just go, and then...
And as soon as he, does that, freaking act, the gun, this sounds like the fucking gunshot from the table.
Everyone just jumps so fast, oh my gosh!
I think if I could pull up the video, I literally could,
Alright, reach for the gun, and then shoot, shoot me, basically. Alright. Yeah.
Yo, as soon as I did that too, that's so funny.
That's it.
It's so funny, bro.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is so funny, dude. We're just dying in the background, me and Amadi, bro, because it is so dumb. But I think that was my favorite blooper.
Great.
And then the second time he did it really well.
Gosh, that was amazing timing too.
Yeah, I don't know how you weren't dying
so
of laughter,
good, bro. Because once I stick character, it's very hard for me not to
I've noticed, bro. I've noticed.
That's just the acting side of me. Once you put me in character, I can't exit out.
It's funny, dude.
That's something I take inspo from a lot of actors from, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I would say that music video for me was top tier.
Same.
Absolutely.
That's the most highest quality.
Do you think I think it can be topped though. That's the thing.
They're gonna be topped every time.
I think we can definitely make stuff that's just gonna be yeah, we think this is the upgrade, but then eventually it's gonna be oh.
Yeah, I feel like even with the Maudi, he's learning more and more.
Right.
He be doing his own shit, bro. I've watched some of his stuff he does on his channel, and I'm yeah, he's getting really good at what he does too,
Yeah.
So I feel like we're all learning together, and it's just if we can all just apply our own knowledge and make one thing out of it, this is greatness, bro.
Right.
We all just help each other grow,
I would say that when it comes to music videos, bro, it's definitely just the beginning. We're gonna go from I feel like this is me personally, because I think an end goal would be for me from doing stuff like this would be this could possibly lead to me wanting to be more creative with other content, because I'm very into film, so I would love to start short film. I would love to start maybe film in general, but it's definitely something that's been in my mind a lot, and I think music has definitely been a path for a lot of things for me. And I guess, would you say music has been a path for you a lot in life?
Bro, I literally owe my whole life to music.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Would you say music is your life?
Bro, it's partly the reason why I'm still here, bro.
Wow.
I owe a huge part of my existence to music, bro. It's literally such an art that I respect.
We pour our hearts into music, man. Honestly, I feel like every creation we make is literally damn. you know, for women, you could say it's a diary, but for men, it's a journal. You know, it's like, it's essentially just something that we're just plotting down, like, this is what we're going through. Because I feel like that's why a lot of women love to listen to Taylor Swift. You know, because Taylor Swift's always talking about something they can relate to, you know?
You're not a Taylor Swift fan?
I mean, hey, no. Shake it off, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. You know, got some bad blood up in here. Yeah, you know?
Get a load
he
of
ain't
this
no
guy.
Swifty, boy. He ain't no Swifty.
So you got a diaries on him?
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, it's personal. You know, like, I think you can relate to an artist, and I feel like that's definitely what we treat our music like. You know, we treat our music like it's a message.
I agree. It definitely is, bro. My main message is always to remind people that they have a purpose and to just keep fulfilling that purpose of whatever theirs is, you know?
Alright.
Yeah,
so it's like, you know, because one thing I definitely am trying to do now is I'm trying to watch my language barrier with a lot of songs. So a lot of my music now is a lot different than it was then.
How's that going?
It's been going alright. I mean, honestly, I've gotten more used to writing without feeling the need of, I don't, because there would be a time where I write and it's like a curse word can fill in this lyric, but in reality I can just be creative lyrically better.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, oh, let me just add a few F-bombs to fill in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I get that that's just how some people are just going to do it, just because it's like, you know, that's just their style, you know?
Right.
But I'm trying to change that style, you know? Because I think at the end of the day, that's just how we're just going to improve ourselves. It's just by keep pushing ourselves to stuff that we're not used to, you know? Would you say that that's something you had to do in your music journey?
Many times, bro. I mean, you never. Wow. It's like any muscle. Like you gotta like tear it to rebuild it. You know.
Facts.
You just gotta break out of a shell in order to become stronger. You know.
For real.
No pain, no gain. No, you know what is it like? Motivation comes from deprivation. Like it just. You just gotta break yourself down and rebuild yourself back up into a stronger version of what you were before. You know. You're just going to use the cards you were given to make yourself a stronger version, you know? So, yeah, 100%. Like, your art requires you to evolve, to grow. Yeah. Unless you want to stay doing what you're doing, you're always going to have those people that enjoy it. But I think as artists, bro, you're meant to evolve into something else.
Absolutely.
You know? It's almost like, not expected, but it's almost like destined.
You have to force yourself to, because eventually, if you do aim for what you're literally aiming for, which I'm sure is fame or something like that, recognition, like, there's going to be people who, like, witness you and your growth or what you already are.
Yeah.
So it's like, the more audience you build, the more your reputation seems to matter a bit more.
I see. If you're going along that road, then yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't say force it though, man. Like,
oh no.
You know, it's gonna happen naturally.
Right.
I think that's how the art comes out best. You know, right. That's what's really important too. Besides,
it's always best to just stick to feeling comfortable with your own self.
Yeah, man.
Instead of trying to push content for others.
Yeah, there's a reason why you're an artist. You know, it's like you live by no means of others. You know, you are your own.
That's great advice.
You're your own creator of like your own reality. I think that's like the biggest thing about being an artist. Remember that. You know.
Take that advice for real.
It's like if you're a creative, you already make art with your hands or whatever it is you do, but like you literally create everything.
That's right.
Everything, bro. Your whole world is a canvas and you just create the laws.
It's only a matter of time before someone's willing to recognize it, you know?
Yeah.
Because art will be recognized eventually.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The whole world's your canvas when you're an artist, man.
Ooh. Fire. Bro spitting.
It's just so clear to me now. It's crazy. I could see it now. It's like, wow, it's real. It's real, very apparent, man. It's crazy.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, man. But this was good.
For sure, man. This was just a 0.5 session. This ain't even the first ever one we're doing. This is just like us. This is just us doing what we do whenever the camera's not on, bro. For real.
Yeah.
We're just chopping it up. We normally have some like Lil Baby playing or whatever. Like.
I feel like this is honestly how we're just gonna feel comfortable doing this more. You know, just showing them ourselves, And that's just the best way we keep it going, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Keep chiefing, y'all. Look at that.
We don't advise that, but if you want to do your thing, just be
No,
safe.
for real, I don't advise that, actually.
Just be safe.
Read the Bible.
Do your thing, Burger King.
What do you think?
Just be safe. With your
Be safe.
ass, you know?
Yeah, man. This was a good one.
Nah, for sure, man. It's always organic and genuine.
All right, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for watching us. If you made it this far, you're legends. If you haven't, well...
Go to sleep, bro.
Go to sleep. Exactly. Play this as background noise. Fall asleep.
Catch some waves in your dreams.
Yeah, well, we're good background pleasers.
Save us a couple surfboards and we'll meet you there, bro.
Yeah.
Toxic Waves.
There's no ads for now. You're chilling.
Yeah, bro.
You know? But just you wait.
Look at that. We gotta stay at this, bro.
I promise I'm not. Alright, bro.
Alright, y'all.
I'll catch
y'all on the next one.
We'll catch y'all on the next one, yo.
Peace
out, like, subscribe, follow for more.
For sure. Thank you.
Shot. My phone is a legend for recording all of that. 1 hour. Yo. Fuck yeah, my phone's the best.
Yeah, 1 hour.